that our membership figures stood at
Greetings to the subscribers, the likers, those who comment, and also those of you. I sincerely appreciate you having to take your time to watch the Retail Investor Essay. In this show, we seek to help retail investors, beginner investors, become wealthy and rich. If you are new to investing, you don't know anything about shares, you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, you don't know anything about Forex, do watch the video. I think it's displayed either on your left or on your right top corner. Do watch it. It was with UWC students, the University of the Western Cape students. It was a webinar, and I think one of the greatest webinars, because it's not, those financial literacy classes where they only teach you about savings and banks. And no, this one is real, not a waste of your time. And as many people have already mentioned it. Okay, I apologize for the noise. And I think it's going to help you. And what's more is that it is completely free of charge. Obviously, I'm going to get subscribers and also I'm going to get views. That's all that you will pay, like your time. But it's free and it's legit. So today on the show, we'll be talking about Eskom bundling and how it will impact investors. So prior to 1992, microlenders in South Africa were only allowed to charge up to 30% interest on loans that they provide to consumers. And then on the eve of 1992, I beg your pardon, on the eve of 1993, which is the New Year's Eve, the Minister of Trade and Industry, Derek Key, decided to scrap out that maximum of 30%. So he was, in a way, saying that you can charge whatever interest rate that you would like to charge as a microlender. So you can imagine what this regulatory change had done. So obviously many microlenders flocked into the markets. They provided loans. Some obviously provided loans of up to 150%, like on interest charge. And the reason the minister was doing that, okay, I won't tell you now because of time. But the point is, a similar occurrence is happening in South Africa now, because in 2024, I think just before 2025, the Electricity Regulatory Amendment Act of 2024 removed Eskom's power as a monopoly. In other words, if you or your uncle decides to provide power or starts a business that will provide power in South Africa, energy, you are now allowed. But before that Regulatory Amendment Act, no one was allowed to provide energy in South Africa. So now independent power producers are going to be flocking into the market, or are highly likely to flock into the market, and many companies are bound to benefit. And there's now Discovery Green, which is also, I think, part of the companies that are likely to benefit on the regulatory change. And also renewable companies, even coal companies, for instance, buying Stillwater, Kumba Iron Ore, and other energy companies, Excello Metals, are bound to benefit there. Obviously, it's going to take a long time because it's not just that Harry Potter, what do they call the thing now? It's not okay. But they use that. No, it's not a magic wand. Yeah, it's not a wand like it's gonna happen like that. But you should be aware, because as an investor, the key to successful investing is to know what will happen in the future, and then you invest accordingly to what will benefit certain companies. And as we're about to bring the show to a landing, there's been a lot of debate about whether coal is going to be sustained, or coal is going to be something in the future, or is going to be renewable energy. It's a tough one. I mean, in the United Nations address, the President of the United States, whatever you think about him, he actually said that the climate ontology, the climate change, um, and all the things that are related to climate change and renewable energy are a scam. And also add on to that, China is producing is creating huge coal plants to generate electricity, but they also sell renewable energy to other countries, but they buy the coal. So I'm just providing you the information, what to do about it. To be honest, um, uh, I do care to a certain extent, but you are the boss of your life, but or maybe of your investment life. It's just that I'm providing the information, I'm providing the research. So let us go.